And Kristin Chenoweth is revealing the truth about backstage battles at the hit musical Wicked, struggles with depression and her weight, and how this self-confessed child dork went on to be a hit showbiz triple threat.
I feel so big and tall next to you.
She's adorable.
Everybody feels tall next to me.
She's like a doll. You're like a doll.
I'm sitting and I can't reach the floor, but that's okay.
You know, a lot of people in show business say this, but in your book you say that you grew up in Oklahoma.
Oh, yeah.
And you were an outsider. A lot of people are outsiders in the industry, but you say you were a dork. I don't see you as a dork.
Well, when you speak like this, when you have this high-pitched voice and you're 4'11", and everybody wants to pick you up all the time and beat you up, and you know, and you're listening to Barbra Streisand, everybody else is listening to the Bangles and Madonna, you're listening to cast albums, you're kind of the dork in the town.
You should have gone to a gay school.
I would have fit in perfect. The gays love me.
We all love you. You write very touchingly about something that I can relate to because you were adopted as an infant.
Yes.
And you adore your parents.
Oh.
Yeah. But you know, one of the things that you said when I was reading the book, you said that you really did not want to find your biological mother. And it reminded me of my own daughter who, when I said to her, do you want to find your biological mother, said, I've had so much trouble with you. Why would I want another one? So can you relate to that? Shouldn't say it.
You know what? We get one family and it's enough, if you know what I'm saying. I can totally relate to that, even though I adore my parents and I'm so lucky. But with all that comes all the family dysfunction and wonderful love and all the crap that comes with it. I don't need any more. Sometimes, I'm not going to lie, I wonder, like, why, you know, who was in the family that couldn't reach the floor?
Yeah.
Who was the singer? You know, things like that. Why did I ever battle depression? Things like that. I got acne when I was 30.
Depression.
I have, and a lot of people think, oh, she wakes up this way, but. And then, of course, if you have a bad day, people are like, ooh, what's wrong with her? Yeah. She's upset. She's in a bad mood.
Well, because you're so perky all the time.
Yeah, but I'm not.
But you seem to be in public.
Yeah, of course. But of course I have my days where I wake up and I'm like, I hate life. I feel like crap.
What do you do?
She's like a little demon when you do that.
I just told your producer back there, I was like, I feel bloated. She's like, if you're bloated, I'm an elephant. It was really funny.
Speaking of when you say you feel bloated, in your book, you did talk about there was a time you looked in the mirror and you realized you were a bit, very, very thin. Can you tell us about that?
I sure can. I was doing the Fantastics off-Broadway, which is the longest running show in history. Great show. And I had gotten, of course, Campylobacteria, which is a sister bacteria to E. coli, and I'm allergic to penicillin. So I couldn't take the drugs that would help me get over it, so I was sick for a long time, therefore couldn't eat. When I went back to the show, I weighed about 84 pounds. I weigh about 92 right now. On me, I'm 4'11". That's a lot of weight. And I remember last time we were here, we were talking about, you're a Christian and you did that nude in that Allure magazine. Yeah. Maybe not with the Southern accent, but, but I will say that the reason I did that is because I wanted people to say, women especially, to look at themselves and say, yeah, you're too thin. Like, it's okay to, in Hollywood and in life, right now, everybody has to celebrate being a stick. And why can't we just look at each other and go, yeah, that's not attractive? And that's what I did, and became healthy. Right. You know what I mean? Because who wants to...
At least you did it. A lot of people don't. You say to them, you're too thin, and they get mad.
Oh, I know. And, well, what happens is people start complimenting you and saying, wow, you look great. Did you lose like 1,000 pounds? And you're like, apparently I was a heifer and no one told me. You know? No, I'm...
problem all the time, Kristin.
But it's important to be healthy.
Yeah.
Be healthy.
And strong. And
yes.
strong. You know, I remember seeing you in Wicked. You were with Idina Menzel, and it was one of the most magical and uplifting performances that I have seen. I got to see it with my mom, and it was such a special day. And so for the last time, I mean, you were phenomenal in that, Kristin.
Elizabeth.
And I'm a huge fan. Did you know, for the last time, can you put to rest the rumors that the two of you did not get along? Because there's still, for some reason, they're haunting the two witches here, that you didn't get along.
Could my voice gone any higher at that point? I think the main...
My ear is bleeding. That's all I'm saying.
Your glasses just went like... I think, you know, you guys all have different styles, right?
Yes.
Sometimes you disagree.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah,
Yes.
we did today.
But
Every single minute.
but you love each other. You're a family, right?
Yes.
Okay. There you go.
Right.
Adina worked so hard. We worked so hard together, and we were magic together. And we have different styles, but I love her. You know?
It worked.
Yeah.
And it worked.
Yeah.
Now, I'm a little irritated by this.
Oh no.
Yes, I will say it. Pushing daisies.
Oh, no.
You know, I don't know what's going on with our parent channel, but a lot of things have been taken off recently. I've made my annoyance known. But there are 3 new episodes that I'm told are coming up. Do you know anything about that?
I heard that at the end of May, on Saturday nights, they're going to start airing the last 3 so that people can have closure, which is great for the actors because we finished it, and now the audience can. And our creator's also talking about writing a movie. So
You got a lot of things coming up, though. Good things coming up.
I'm busy, but I appreciate you saying that, Whoops, because that was the best professional television experience I've ever had.
Well, and you gave a good experience to so many who follow it, and will be looking for that closure. But we're going to keep following you because you are a busy, busy lady. Thank you, Kristin. We adore you. Our thanks to Kristin Chenoweth. Everyone in our audience is getting a copy of her autobiography.